Hey there, if you got a second, I'd like to tell you a quick story, if I may. The other day I was out grabbing a cup of joe when I ran into little Chuck, and you probably know his dad, Big Chuck, but again, I digress, and that's sort of how I am. All right, but back to the point. Little Chuck and I, we took a few minutes and we were catching up when he said something. He said, "Let me ask you a question." And I said, "Of course, I'm an open book. You can ask me whatever you want." And he said, "Well, I'm having a website built, but it seems like it's taken longer than it should. How long should it take to build a website?" And I was like, "Good question. But let me start by asking you a question. How long do you think it should take?" And he looked at me puzzled and he seemed to struggle forever. And then he finally came up with an answer of, "I don't know. That's why I'm asking you." Now, it's not little Chuck's question that wasn't valid. It was a good question. It was an actual good, valid question. But it depends. Everything depends. It depends on the project. It depends on the consumer. Everything and everybody is different, all right? One project isn't going to be the same as another project. Just because client A took 2 hours and client B is taking 3 days, it's different. They're all different parameters that go into it, different requirements, different needs. If you're looking for a one-page website, yeah, that should probably take like a day or two. But if you're looking for something more complex with credit card processing and shopping carts and all the security that comes with it, that's going to take some time. So I don't want to make any assumptions and say that it's not an unreasonable time or it's at a reasonable time. But the real question we're asking is, if you trusted them enough to hire them, why are you questioning them? You hire them for a reason. Listen to what they're saying. They're here to help you. There is no benefit to them screwing you over. They're not charging you by the hour, probably. Most creative business, most businesses in general, do not charge by the hour anymore. It's a flat rate. So there is no upside to them taking longer. Doing it in a professional way, doing it in the right way, the reason that you hired them. So my answer to little Chuck was, it's as long as your web designer says it takes. Hope that helps.